Up, guys? I would like to introduce to you. Wait, let me buy one of these. Something I've been working on in Buildable. I mean, it's not finished, obviously, but you know that old turret I made? Yeah, that thing sucked. It literally blew itself up. Literally, when I tried to fire, it did more of a self-destruct than destroying the enemies. It did a better job doing that, which is bad. That is no good. We want the turret to kill, not to kill others, not itself. What the? What the? What? Oh, another auto grinder, huh? There's a certain form of auto grinder, that basically uses a wheel. That's been like that, the funny little spin portal to catch you into it, you know. And assuming there's something over there. Also, guys, I'd like to make this a big turret because big yes. So I actually need to put a lot of effort into this. Something I'm not the best at, but I could definitely try, as I probably should. Scale this, this, that, view, and view, new over here. What the? Collision off. Clone it, bring it over there, boom. Because that's where, I'll make a shredder, like a little grinder there. The shield mechanic, as you can see the wheel there, I want it to spin around, like these shields protect the turret from, being absolutely destroyed. Shields look really simplistic, but it gets right to the point that they protect the turret. I mean, I used a lot of gold to make them. What? Whoa. Whoa. Remember to zoom in. But might as well use more gold, mostly because I want this to be like unbreakable. It's like really hard to destroy. There you go. It's like really hard to break now. I'll probably weigh the turret down, but it's evenly distributed, right? Like evenly distributed, so probably won't really affect the turret that much. So yeah, I'll make those invisible though once I'm done. I'm trying to make this look as nice as I can. I will make sure to make these things invisible, this invisible, and all of these things can collide false, except, right, even the shields can collide false, so they won't get in the way. Except for like when I want them to protect, then they'll go up and they'll block any hits, and they won't be like of a nuisance. Although I'll try to make a little hatch there for me to go into on the top, so that I can ride it like Hog Rider, except instead of riding a hog, I'm riding a turret. But I'm dying. Hell, what is that? What is that? No, seriously, genuinely, what in the world is that? Is that like a plane? What? What? Why did it just explode? Dude, are you really combusting your plane like that? T-Talk can't collide false. I don't want the shield to be. Oh, wait, yeah, I want them to be can't collide false. So let me save this. as it is, I get speed down to 2, like that. Unanchor it. Whoopsies. Yeah, that gold fell off. Crap. But let's see what happens when I do this. Perfect. I want it to be like that, That basically, you see that? That's nice, It's like they circle around the turret, so if like anyone tries to shoot a cannon at it, I'll try to maneuver the shields to block it. Also, I need to change it from W and S to make these go up and down, like maybe like F and G. I mean, though this does look kind of janky, kind of funny. But no, I want this to be like perfect, I mean, those shields look really simplistic. I might revamp them over time, but they'll stay like this for now. It's really simplistic. It's like I've activated an invincibility ability. There we go, one there, 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 one there. So that works a bit better, But I'm just gonna gonna make the thing that shoots it, and it will be cannons that shoots. I'll try to make it go up and down. I'm gonna need to use like my big brain for that. Like I'm gonna need to go super like mega mind mode. And also like and here I wanna make a shredder, right? That goes like like that like as you can see these are can't go life also because like inside here there'll be a pole, for the shredder, along with a wheel in there that's invisible. Try to make it fit in this tiny little area. Look, collision off. Let me try to see if I can fit in a wheel. It definitely fits a block. Point one. Whoa, why is my character acting stupid? Oh, how am I moving? There we go. Maybe I should kill that to like half. 0.5. We'll make that a lot higher though. You know. So set that one. It's set for this. So some the shields just don't work. They just don't connect. That's unfortunate. I need to find a way to make it work. So that rising lower. Oh my god. This is kind of a mess. Being entirely honest with you guys, like what the hell is going on here? Like, why does it look like it's about to take off to the skies? Oh, that was a horrible fail. Like That just didn't lower, so I'm assuming it's because that part in the way. Little black things. So like I would need to do this so I can lower it. So I'm just gonna casually do it. So I also gotta move that down. There we go. And just because I want this to function. I want this to function perfectly and look like beautiful. Like where people will be like, wow, when they see it. Like absolutely amazed. But also horrified. Because they know I'm gonna attack. And I got an entire drill like everything that could destroy a boat. Oh my god. Just make it out simplistic. So I can do that. Rotate it 90 a bit over and let's oh no man. No, that's what you call a boat. I think that guy's boat is simplistic, and that's just what we all want is a boat that's simplistic. Just say to that and I rotate 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let's repeat that a bit. So we can make a giant shredder. Okay, maybe not giant, but like something that shreds. Okay, 1, 2. There we go, and then do that one more time. Or can you not? So let me test this out. Make that all except for the platform unanchored. What the? Oh my god! That was a horrible, horrible thing. It apparently is saying at me I need to fix it. Something I'm kind of lazy at fixing things. Look, I know you might like back then before I had my merch on. Like I looked like Bob the Builder. So problem is I'm not quite as good as Bob the Builder. That is the issue. There we go. Gotta move them all down, push them into each other a little bit more, like press them into each other a bit to fix the problem of it just sliding right off. Oh, maybe raise you up a little bit. That looks a bit better. So I hope it functions better. Put it over just on this one, so this one, do that. This, and this, and then this. Oh, I'm a retard. I am a retard. So apparently I was flat out just too stupid to realize that wheel was there. Just too low. Let's see how this works. Uninker it. What the fuck? Good news is that no longer falls apart. Bad news is this wheel won't roll. Why? Why am I just this retarded? Why am I this retarded? Why couldn't I just be smart? Don't worry though, I will not make the same exact mistake that I'm making here with the by the time I'm ready to start and roll out with the turret and cause destruction and start a war. Start build a boat wars. Because I'm kind of a jerk in this game. Like I'll do anything to make somebody mad or just to fight someone. Like, because I'm kind of bored of just building and like sailing to the end. So nowadays I'm just building instead of things I could sail to the end really fast. Things I could demolish really fast. Because well, demolishing things is much more fun than just getting to an end. It's so satisfying to just watching it just absolutely grinded. So let's see. Do you work now? Yes! Whoa, that's a little bit low. I don't want it to be that low. Maybe like I want it to be like oh god, it's weighing the wheel down. See, I literally can't pick it up with the wheel. You're gonna have to make some adjustments, obviously, to make it go like not like this because it's gonna be like on the ground, not really spin that well. But hey, I'm gonna need more spike blocks. At least I know that works though. Because I do want this to have some big shredders on it so I could go like beer and see the shield it go like just those the shields don't ruin it good. The entire point of the shields though is to protect the turret from like any attack. Obviously they're gonna be moving a lot slower than that. The turret though will be spinning a lot faster. The turret spinning will be a lot slower. I mean, like the shredder though, I might increase the torque a little bit so it spins like really fast. To orange. Trust me, that makes it a whole, just an unthinkable amount faster. You do not understand just how fast this thing will be. In fact, I think it might fly off the wheel. That's also a problem with doing this thing. It might fly off the wheel. So I'm just gonna estimate that's about here, right? So I'm gonna just put that there and then save it and hope for the best. So unselect you on anchor. The reason why I unselect that platform is so the entire thing doesn't just fall on the ground. Right? Right. What are you doing? Why isn't it just going down? Actually, really? Really? Lower that down. Something's broken. No other way I could say this aside from something broke. There. Lowered it a bit. There. Because it's really hard. I want, like, to get it perfect. Because I want this to be perfect. No flaws or anything. The wheel can't even carry this thing anymore. Maybe it's because I said it's torqued to orange, right? Seems to be the case. It just weighs too much. Maybe I gotta. Maybe I gotta set the wheel torque to that. Okay, no, not to green. Not to green. Maybe to like yellow. Check. Blackballs. Questions on. Things, question pins. How about it? Got to raise that and make them look like our new orange. Raise you up and make it a bit thicker so it also won't go like right. Like, do like right through it. I don't want that now. No, should I make it a centimeter away? And let's see if that will fix all the problems on this turret because I want this turret to be perfect. It's gonna take many days for it to be made. But the second this turret is made, it's finished, and it functions properly, this will be by far my most destructive build. Any tall boats will immediately get lowered. Obviously, I'll change the turret spinning hotkey. Make it different from the shredder, so like I don't accidentally spin the turret while I'm trying to shred something. Like anything that's like really tall though will immediately get guys will boat there. Like when this is complete though, like when I make it function perfectly, set the hotkeys for everything. Yeah, this will be the craziest of all my builds by a mile. Like there'll be missiles up here, a cannon, like we'll hear that's like 10 or 20 cannons. I'll shoot like boom, attack the enemies. There'll be miniguns on the side. It will be perfect. This will be the ultimate destruction. Like the turret will just cause maximum destruction. Like the missiles will be like above the miniguns, and basically I press a hotkey for each of those missiles, like that sends them, and I want to make it activate a camera on it as well. So like maybe I could try to control the missile. So like the missile will just go boom and hit somebody, and their boat will just combust. But I'm glad I got this functioning properly as Shredder. I gotta move this over to here. I gotta clone it. I mean, like, not move it, but clone it. Kind of very similar, except I gotta also, I actually gotta clone that thing. And that includes this part, because I want this to also be identical to that side. Oh, right. Well, the Big OG boat also, I didn't actually make that long ago. In fact, it's kind of recent. It's basically a combusting hot pocket, except I didn't use any of the new feature. Like, like I built it like how people, like back in the day, would build their boats. Back before Skill 2, back before these three things. I'm pretty sure also before this. And before, I don't know about before that. But, yeah. Especially also back before, like, micro precision. Back, like, when you could go make something perfectly precise. That was probably like the best update to build a boat by a mile. Like the fact you could like perfect circles and stuff just changed build a boat forever. Build a boat will never be the same in the good way. Cause unlike, back in the day when I made this also like well, I don't think I had the scaling tool. Yeah, I did. That's one of the main reasons why I made this, to get the scaling tool. Got this for free and this for free. I'm such a giga chad. I already got these for free, fortunately. I'm pretty sure they're really expensive, so it's good that I got them for free because I don't want to go through the nightmare of grinding like tens of thousands of gold. These two I got, like these three though, I had to grind like over 14K in total, like about that much. No, I'm sorry when I said no, but here's to this guy who does not look like that pro. I mean, who knows? He could be like a legendary. He could just pull out the craziest bot I've ever seen. But I just don't want people on my team also, especially when I'm building something. Because what if I don't save it and they're stupid and they launch it? Yeah, there goes like half an hour to an hour of my work just thrown in the toilet. That's why when I'm building anything like this turret, I usually just don't be with anyone else. 9.9 times out of 10, like 99 times out of 100. You won't see me with anyone else when I'm building it because if they launch the boat or do anything that gets in my way, well, that could ruin the turret. And, yeah. Look, I want to make this as crazy as possible. Okay, you know what? Never mind. That ain't legendary. That looks like just a scrap of a ton of blocks, like all the blocks he had. No, no, you ain't going on my team, buddy. That's what you're gonna build. He's definitely gonna press the launch button as well. Like to just go to the end like I am. Except this thing, you don't press the launch button because I had a glue block under it. The travel tool is probably one of the best also because if you make like a mistake, you can also move things and stuff. You could clone, which is beautiful. That could save you like hours. Like that could cut off hours of like work. And that's what we want. It's just less work, more yay and fun. But you're gonna have to work to build something, and use your brain if you want to be able to have a lot more fun because the better boat you build, the more fun you can have with it. Look, dude, no offense, but if that's the best thing you could build, then no. Like right now I'm working on my turret because yeah, I just want to make something not like my old turret. I said I was gonna remaster it. Yeah, I definitely will, especially because the fact that thing kept self-destructing when I tried to shoot people. It would just combust. Like literally, like it'd shoot itself. I'm like, why? Because it just kept exploding. And no, you don't want your turret to explode. You want kind of the opposite, like the reverse of your turret exploding. You want the enemies to explode, not you, them. But that's exactly what that turret did. Like when I tried to fire the cannon, it just shot itself and just exploded, and I got really mad because I want to like be able to make something that could destroy like even the biggest boats in a matter of seconds or minutes at most. I don't mean like 20 minutes. No, I mean like 3 minutes at most. Like that could destroy like an entire Titanic, like like the boat Titanic, not Titanic, Pitch and Pitch Max. You know, so you don't mix them for each other. Whoa. Yep, I want to shoot my gold. So I replaced the wood with gold because gold's a lot more stronger by like ninefold. But also kind of a flex because I painted everything gold. And boop, right into the chest. Let me eat that gold and that block of gold. Will also help the future builds. Like, you know, I'll use a lot of these and then maybe like upgrade the shields. Like, if I ever want to make them bigger, you know, just to ensure the turret won't ever, die. Then yeah, I'll use it. Also, there's one thing I have a horrible fear of that those spike blocks will get removed from the shop. Like, I don't want that to happen. No, like seriously, like I want to be able to have spike blocks because like when those got added, they've enabled so many new things you can make. Instead of needing a glitch to make a death block, boom, spikes right there for you when you need them. And that is what we all want, not just some piece of garbage, you know, that like either A, it doesn't work, or B, you have to do some giant, like 1 minute long process to make something like a kill brick. Yeah, no, nobody loved it. Nobody liked that one bit. But now that there's like, yeah, now that there's like okay, seriously. Now that there's like that, like, bruh. Oh, that looks like that looks kind of menacing. Like, that's the point though. Is like to scare my enemies as well. If they want to try to fight me, I hope they're ready for that. Yeah, I'll go with that. It may not be exact, but it's as good as I could get. Wait. Oh no. Raggy. Let me save it and just hope and pray that they're not stuck together. If they aren't, then let's go. If they are, then I'm gonna have to make some adjustments. If they're stuck together, then they won't roll. You know, I want it to like turn, so I can actually grind it, right? Yep, that looks beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. That's what we always want. I mean, unfortunately, I don't know if the wheels are too weak to raise them. Ugh. Wheels need to be like, be able to raise them. But the next torque though would be a little overkill. What do I mean? Like that. Yeah. See what I mean by overkill? Yeah. So I can't do that, but orange ain't enough. That is also another big problem. But if I could try to, like, if I could manage to overcome that, then boom. But it has a problem. Like, I can't lift it back up, and I want it to be, like, able to lift back up, like, instead of it just being a one-time thing, the second I put it back, the second I put it out, like, it's stuck being out. So, yeah. I'm also gonna just casually make like, the little shadowing thing. No, wait, no, not metal. Like make it plastic and black, like it's a shadow hiding something behind the shadow. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to be menacing. I'm just embarrassing myself. There we go. Gotta make this perfect precision. So everyone will be like, "Woo!" when they see it, and also scared, like, Reggie, I might just die, because I want this to be like the most deadly boat I've ever built by a mile. Not like, oh, it's hardly any more deadly. Like you could do this to any boat that gets in its path. Literal Thanos snap it. So it'll take a lot of effort to reach that point, but I know it's definitely doable. But also, I'll need to spend so many hours on it, adjusting things, fixing up like any flaws on it. It will take many hours to even days. Just especially like if I'm trying to make one singular part, like the missiles work perfectly. That could take literal weeks, like for the missiles and stuff. So this is really hard and complex to build. That's why you probably won't see anyone with this, mostly because they don't have the time or they're making something else a little bit easier. Or they just are not interested in making it. But yeah. So the shredders work, it's all done. Obviously, I will not build this entire turret in this video. It's already a really long video, and I'm gonna make it like 10 more minutes. And then, boom, cut, done. But you might see it be like, more completed in the next video. But I'll leave it off here because I will be trying to work on it as much as I can. To like make it look good. Just make it look aesthetically pleasing and as destructive gets. Like to literally any boat in its path. I'm not kidding. I want this to destroy, to be built to rule all my boats. Like the one boat I make that's actually, well, I don't know if this would count as a boat, so I'm just gonna call it a build as it's not quite a boat. But this is like my most destructive thing I want to make. More destructive than airdrop. But also I want to maybe like, after I finish this turret, make another project and attack helicopter with 2 different supply drops. One being one that's combustive. I'll try to make as much of a reference, like put signs on each side, that like has like. Wait, let me get these. Let me get the explosion emoji thing. Now let me grab the sign. I'll obviously also make the signs invisible, but something like this, on that crate. That signifies that's going to kaboom when it touches either where I think like when it touches a boat or like if I'm able to activate it. Because last time I tried to troll my friend, I wasn't making a video, but I was in a voice call with him. I tried trolling him. Like for whatever reason though, I couldn't activate the dynamite. I think it's just a glitch. But this is perfect. Look, see those spikes touching each other don't matter. So it's basically a glue block with spikes, basically, except those spikes are can't false. And also, they are like the spike block is one of the best blocks in the game. I'd say, like, I gave them 9 out of 10. Like, there's so many things you can make using these that you couldn't make with anything else. Like a dynamite, they don't damage you, they don't kill you, they just destroy your boat. Nothing much, just nothing much. These though, they could kill you. They could be a kill brick, You could make so many troll things using it. Maybe like a little machine that, like when you press a button or something, it drops a giant, like, thing with made out of a ton of spike blocks on the player. Boom, and then they die. There's so many new possibilities thanks to this one block. The minigun, don't forget that. That thing's also really good. Like Jesse TC, he made a literal laser door by using miniguns. Like they pressed a button to activate and boom. Like if you went through it and you were not Jesse, you die. Which is really genius. I only have 4 I should probably, like for each side they'll use 10. Why? Like I know I'll create some lag, but so it could cause some real damage because I want this thing to be like the most destructive of all my builds by like a whole lot. Like my most destructive is this. I used a tutorial. I watched a tutorial and I made a flamethrower. Basically, I clicked the lever on my back also to raise a thing up that would kind of just explode the enemy's boat. Because I'm just kind of a jerk. Like I'm like kind of a douchebag. I just like to like bully others like with my builds for like no reason whatsoever. Oh my god. Oh, Rutro Raggy. Help. There goes my boat. Ascending to the sun. Well, I don't know what just happened, but I am dead. Guess I must not have that happen. Yeah, like this. You know? Well, don't want to go over the stages because then I won't get any gold, and when I go to the chest, he'll kill me instead of giving me yes. Hi, little pathetic. Look at him. He's pathetic. He can't even do this, bro. Imagine. Like, I couldn't be that bad, bro. But a lot of glitches are used for a reason like, speed. Like, if you want, like, to hurry up and get to the end, like, in a quick session like that. Instead of, like, something he's not, like, like, when you're a starter, you're obviously gonna have to go through, like, what he's doing. But, like, when you get to, like, my level, like, the other people's, like, when you get, like, really, like, when you get good at this game, like, all you need is, like, 2 glue blocks, a hinge, your wood blocks, and boom, that's all. And you can already make a glitch out, get you to the end really fast. Like, and that's also, like, the benefit of that glitch. Basically, where you, like, put, like, you don't need a glue block at the bottom. You can launch your boat, it wouldn't matter. You just go to the end still. I'd recommend putting a glue block on the bottom, so you don't have to launch, but it wouldn't matter because you're gonna leave your base. So it wouldn't really matter because you're going to the end. You're going to get the goal. Don't know how this is much better at all, though. Unlike these little things, you actually have to be inside this, meaning you can only use one at a time. That's the only flaw. Like, if I was able to use, like, 20 at once, you'd see me bulk buying these, right? Because they're really good, except the only downside is you can only use one at a time. Like, chill through if you can make it, like, so not, like, you don't, like, the only way, like, you don't have to be in the cannon, like, to shoot it. Like, you could be outside, you could just need to flick a lever and it shoots the cannon if you want. You can still be inside of it, but, like, you know, like, I want something, like, try, maybe you could go inside and aim it. Look, I mean, yeah, well, what? Is that a joke? Wow, rapid fire cannon, I am hardly impressed. Yeah, that thing sucks. Back then, though, like, you'd shoot 5 at a time. Like, no joke. 5 at once, making it really kind of destructive. Nowadays, it's a joke. Like, what? What is that? Like, is that a joke or something? Also, I make it everything for a shredder, like a cannon, like something that shoots cannonballs, and another thing that's miniguns, and 2 missiles on it that I could launch. Those will probably take me the longest to make, so I can actually get the functions correct and all that, like kind of put a camera on them so that, like, when they hit the enemies, like, so and like also making sure I can control them and all that. So, like, instead of it just going straight, like, I could control it, like a homing missile, like just control it until it hits some, like the ravens from Bed Wars, how you can control those. If you know Bed Wars and you know like what the ravens are or something like that. But instead of poisoning the player's boat or anything like that, just destroy. So yeah, I'm also sorry for like how long about how I keep having like breaks and all that. But, I gotta focus on things in life. Can't just be sitting at my laptop for like 24 hours a day. I gotta touch grass. Go to bed, do you know like other things in life. As gaming is not the only thing I do. Like yeah, but obviously I'll try to post more often. I'm sorry that I lied about posting, trying to post daily for that week. As literally the last video I posted was a short of me touching grass. But now you can't say I don't touch grass because I just did. But like also I want to make a few flamingos on top of each other. Like I know it'll lag a little bit, but yeah. But also I want to try to see like if I don't know which. I will make a community post on whether it should be like shoot like separate, like whether I shoot them like or I could shoot one this way and one the other, but like there's different hotkeys for them, or should I just make them the same and like the same hotkey and I can make them both fire at the same place? I mean, I can make them fire at the same places, like the different hotkeys, but I could also fire them in different directions from each other. So you guys decide whether it's a big yes or a big no. So let me just put that in there. That there. Make it look something like this for each side, except I won't have it looking like this. I'll have it looking like one minigun. Because these don't do a lot of damage unless you do like what I'm doing, stack them. I'll have to do this. Like laser it like exact somewhat like that, except a little bit more damage. Like I'll have 10 miniguns instead of 6. It'll be like the craziest build I ever done. Also, yeah, as of my nuke, it's still unfinished. I'll try to finish that later on, but right now I'm trying to work on a turret. Something that's not just only one use, unlike this nuke. Maybe like, try to make it also I can make an attack plane with this nuke on it. Turn this save from being just a nuke to having an attack plane, that so that the nuke is connected to the plane, then like it could fly over any boat that I deem that I want to like just absolutely destroy. Like just press a certain hotkey, boom, it drops that entire nuke onto their boat, and that entire boat just gets bye-byed out of existence. Because I will not give like any other players mercy. No, like mercy for me isn't a thing. Like all I do, like for fun, I just absolutely combust other players' boats. Like I do it for fun. Because it's really fun to just destroy other players, like start a war, like a build a boat. Oh, come on, a build a boat war. I said, oh, come on, because that happened. My avatar just exploded. Well, minigun number 7. We need 13 more. Also, in the next video, I'll make sure I have like 200 of these also. So, like, I won't only use them on my turret. I'll probably make a giant shredder that, like, you could, like, with a ramp that goes up into it, that anything goes into it will just come out a ton of pieces or just disappear. Like, I'll leave a tiny gap, like a little gap, so like blocks could fall through, so it's like extra satisfying just to see everything go, like, just get shredded. I'm gonna, like, I have a few future projects and build-a-boat planned out. I'll try my best to get them done but like, I'm just kind of lazy, so I can't guarantee that I'll get them done soon. But I'll try. Ooh, this little crackhead is a little crack. I feel like I only if they had PvP on, then I'd like literally put my homing missile on this idiot and just have him die, or something that could kill him, like an airdrop, like where I just drop, like make it rain dynamite on him. Wait, the three colors of America. Ooh. I overshot, but also that book that guy made. I'm pretty sure if you can make that giant thing though, that you can make the little hinge glitch, which is like at least 5 times faster than that sluggish thing. Like this, I don't know if this is as fast as the glue one, but it is definitely more durable than the glue, like glitch. But also, like it's also a little bit more fun. 'Cause for this one, you have to play. You basically just play Flappy Bird. See, it's like a game of Flappy Bird to get to the end. And oh no 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 no! Well, you gotta watch out when that happens, so you don't fly. Right. This might be a big mistake, but yup. How did I already know? There's my dead carcass exploding and expanding. That's basically what stars do when they die. They just explode. Just yeah. Two more, and then I'll end the video. Don't worry though. Like the tour will be a bit more finished. Like not absolutely finished, but a bit more. So, obviously, try and make progress. Like make the turret look as good as I can, like aesthetically pleasing, and make it the most destructive turret in the entire game. With every single thing on it will be able to destroy something. Like I made a shredder, like, like I'll make a different thing from the minigun. No, 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 no! Don't you do it! I swear to God, don't you do it, you little piece of garbage boat. Yep, I'm gonna land on the end if I'm not wrong, right? Yep, I mean I will. There we go. That was a close one there. Boop. Get the gold. Just grab my gold and go. Let's see how fast this is. 3, 2, 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. It's like about 27 seconds, but that was with the kind of a failure attempt there. As you saw, I bounced back way too hard. Like you saw me bounce, right? Like I bounced back way too hard. So let's try that again. As though like that'll be my final, go for this video. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So like 20 seconds. Okay. If I do that 3 times a minute, though, well, actually 2 times a minute because it's chest opening and stuff. So this gives me about 200 gold a minute. So if I did that for an hour straight, I'd have 12,000. You know what? That wouldn't be too bad. Only thing is, I'd get bored really quick. So, well, that'll be all for today. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. So, goodbye.